good. Baby daddy smells bad.
It's not gonna be.
I said I'm emotion in the ocean kind of gal. I don't judge the size. I mean, I like my thing to be
So
tickled,
sweet.
so you know.
You guys can make it. I don't know.
Dr. Camille has gotten it right. Gymnasium means to exercise and naked. All right, we're back to another greatly ran Keoni Productions. That was amazing, right? You know, so I should have took the hint when Jennifer said, "I'm concerned." I should have took the hint. And now I'm going to do the thing where I double feed to make sure I can still be heard. Let's see what happens. Everybody be quiet. Well, there we go. So I can be heard, and I don't like the sound of my voice. So now that we have everybody back, and you guys got that first rendition and the nervousness out of the way, we can reintroduce ourselves, right? Jennifer, you love that, don't you? So, as I was saying, let's go back to introducing some of the people that you may have seen on different shows on Keoni Productions or out there on social media. First one we're going to start with is we're going to say hello to Tila Cole, from former host of My Perspective Friday, and she's getting her own show where she's going to play a judge called The Crucial Truth with Judge Tila. How you doing, Tila?
Doing well. How are you? Glad to be here tonight.
Are you? Uh-oh, you're giving me that mean mama look like we started 15 minutes late. I got things to do.
No, it's like I don't know what's going to happen tonight. It's always like, we can see them. Fun regardless.
Let's go to our favorite crawler. The crawler videos have been very inspirational to people. Really, they're taking a lot of motivation from it. You're doing great with that. How are we doing, Willy?
Doing well. Glad to be here. I'm excited. Let's keep this going.
Is it hot in Arizona right now?
It's cool today. We're in the 70s, so
It's cool today. Let's go to my favorite, Tony. How are you doing, Tony?
I'm cool. Just ready to get the game started. That's
Why
all.
were you just as surprised this time as you were the first time?
But really, like, it's almost.
You should have been prepared.
All right, let's see.
Well,
Henry's been on.
going out.
Oh no, Henry's been on everything. He's been on My Perspective Monday. He's been on Midnight with Big and Henry, and now he's on Asiatic Genix. Henry, you got the technology working today?
Oh yeah, and I just hope I don't get drunk fast enough to start speaking words that you guys don't understand.
I'm gonna move on. Lessette, we know you're not drunk. How are you doing, Lessette?
I'm doing all right. It's good to be here.
It's good to be here, and it's good to have you too. I know you usually do your show early in the morning. This is a late night for you. So
It's all right. I normally stay up all night anyway.
you remember this guy, Mark? How do you feel being back next to Lessette?
I just want to thank everyone who made this moment possible. And it is good to see Lessette again. And Henry, I'm glad to see you out.
Yeah,
Nice.
Mark, it's been a while.
Yeah, I thought maybe when he couldn't get on a while ago it was some court order thing. I didn't know. And gee, what is that behind me that nobody mentioned?
That's Mark. Okay. That's Crime Chronicles. Crime Chronicles with Mark Jones is now the third highest watched show on Keoni Productions. So behind Lessette.
Mark Jones. Who? Mark Jones.
We're coming to you from Rome next time, so just tune in.
Yes. And I don't know who's watching the show on the show, but if you've never learned that, you got to mute the actual video because we can hear it in the background. Half brother, full family. Chris, how are you doing, Chris?
I'm doing good. Filling in for the other half that, remember I called him a blister. Now we'll just, I don't know. We'll come up with something else. But
We'll come up with something else.
What's
We'll
that?
come up. You said we'll come up with something else.
Yeah, I got lots of good nicknames.
We can hear you, Chris.
Huh?
No, not you. The other Chris. The other Chris. So we have two Chris's on here. We have the Chris that has audio, and then we have the Chris who's staring awkwardly at the camera because his audio wasn't working. But I think he can hear us now, right, Chris Carlo?
Not a no. That's a no. You're confused, that shit.
Yes, but
I mean,
there's a delay, so bear with me.
Okay, we'll bear with you. You look like you're about to tell me what my AT&T bill is. So
Can you hear me now?
and then, of course, I don't know why I saved you for last, Jennifer.
I don't know what I'm doing here.
Fun.
As we always say, hey, look, this is an NBC, this is an ABC, this is a poorly run production company, and we do the best that we can. But so, if you've ever watched a version of Hollywood Squares, Tic Tac Doe, or whatever you want to do, that's what we're doing today. We have our wonderful contestants, Lo and Brianna. Brianna, how are you? Tell us about yourself, Brianna.
I'm doing well. I am also on another Keoni show, Pretty Smart. So make sure you guys watch that.
Yeah, and you're a model and an actress, aren't you?
I mean, yes, I am.
Let's go.
Ooh, you got a manager? I want to be your manager. Do you already have a manager?
I mean, I could fit you in. You know, we could work something out.
I heard you got a pretty good one, though.
Period. Yes, I do. You might have to fight.
She's over there at Avanti Mall and Talent Management. Those are good people over there. All right. Then we have Lo, all the way in California. Don't feel sorry for him. He's still got sunlight right now. How are you doing, Lo?
No, it's setting, actually. No, I'm doing so well. I'm so happy to be here. This is my first time being on a Keoni Productions. I've seen a couple of the programs, and I am very happy that you have me here today.
That is amazing. And Jennifer's a California girl, too. So you guys have that in common. Well, so is Christopher as well. Christopher Carlo, not Christopher McPhail. He's, pasty, so he's from this side of the country. All right. So
before we start, I do want to give a shout out to my girl Nikki Kardashian. She's watching, so hopefully she puts in a good word for me.
Greg says this is the OG crew. You're right, Greg. We have a lot of people here from back in the day. And Tiffany Royale says go BR. So she's got the last name Royale, so I'm assuming she's related to you.
She is.
Yes, she also says if you lose, don't come home. Okay, so we're gonna do the most conventional way. We're gonna pick a number 1 through 10. Go ahead, Brianna.
5.
5, Lo.
Dang, 7.
7, and the number is actually 4. So Brianna is gonna go first, and whoever's watching the video, please mute the video. Brianna, so what's going to happen is you're going to pick a square. Right now, you can't pick Tony or Henry because they are absent. So you are going to have to pick a square. So how it works is we're not doing right now the traditional tic-tac-toe. We're going to do who wins the most squares, okay? Who wins the most squares. So you can start anywhere you would like on the board.
I'm going to go with the beautiful Jennifer.
You're going to go with the beautiful Jennifer. All right. Jennifer.
Yes.
True or false? Tobacco smoke enemas were administered by medical doctors to clear common colds in the 18th century.
True.
Brianna. She says tobacco smoke enemas were used to treat a cold in the 18th century. Is she correct?
Jennifer's a smart lady. I'm going to go with true.
You are correct. I would have never guessed that. How the hell do you know that, Jennifer?
You mean to tell me they putting tobacco?
They still administer them in California.
All up your ass. Tobacco smoke.
Telling me in a few hours to ask me that question.
That's got to be a short asshole.
Tobacco smoke.
We are going to have to talk because I need to know how you know that answer. All right, Lo, let's see if you can get on the board. Go ahead, pick a square and see where you want to go.
I'm going to have to put my trust in Chili Willy.
Chili Willy. Ooh, I don't know if you want to do that. Chili Willy.
Everybody gave me a look just now. I'm scared. Literally everybody.
The average time it takes a male to have an orgasm is 6 minutes. What is the average time it takes a female?
1 life.
Never.
6 minutes, 1 second.
Tony.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. Lo, what do you say?
I'll agree. I'll say true.
You would be wrong. It takes the average female 13.4 minutes
I
to
was gonna say
have an orgasm.
15.
Where's that girl at?
And of course,
Also, another.
I figured it was going to be like 15 minutes of foreplay, another 15 minutes of spanking it. But I guess.
Well, here's the caveat to that question: 68% of women say they cannot achieve orgasm without anything else. If you only have penetration. Let's move on. All right, Brianna. So men out there, you gotta do a little more, guys. Guys, you gotta do a little more. All right, Brianna, where would you like to go?
Tony.
Oh,
Me.
this is
Okay.
Tony. She wants to go to Tony. Let's get this question for Mr. T. In classical music, what instruments usually comprise a string quartet?
A string quartet is usually two violins, a viola, and a cello. Unless no. Back that up. No, it's not. That's not
He
it.
said what he
That's not
said.
it. That's not it.
He said what he said.
It's a violin, a viola, a cello, and a bass.
wow.
So your final answer, Tony?
Yes, violin,
say-
viola, cello, and bass.
Okay, what do you say, Brianna?
I think that's a negative.
You would be correct. Tony, your original answer was correct. 2 violins, 1 viola, and a cello.
That's what you said. You should have.
Oh,
Yes.
And
What's your gut?
It's okay. It's all right. I'm glad you knew I was wrong. Good.
But that's okay. I do notice something on the screen. Everybody is doing great. Jennifer loves that you asked her the question first because she's working right now. She's like, I got my question out of the way. I can work.
We love a good multitasker, yo. That's all I gotta say.
All right. So Lo, she's got 2 answers up on this board. So you definitely got to get on the board. Let's motivate you a little bit because John Level 1 says Lo the baddest up there. Let's go.
I'm trying to get this. I literally only got one question wrong. Okay, the game just started. All right.
And Miguel Solis says, let's go.
Literally just started. We're gonna go with Tila.
Tila. We're gonna go
Tila
with
tequila.
Tequila. Approximately what percentage of the world is allergic to cats? Is it A, 10%, B, 15%, or C, 55%?
The whole world is allergic to cats, but they try to love them anyway. So I'm gonna say 55%.
55%. Lo, what do you say?
See, I'm also allergic to cats too, and so I'm gonna have to say, I mean, maybe I do make up 55% of the world. Who knows?
Oh my god!
No, but I'll agree.
Oh, then you would be wrong because actually, it's funny. It's only 10%, but I know like 5 people in my
I swear it's gonna be 15.
It's so low. It's so low.
The thing is, I love cats. I do love cats. I'm just allergic, and it sucks. So
yes, I think more people are allergic to gluten than cats. Okay.
nah.
All right. Brianna, you can take a commanding lead. Remember, we're not trying to get tic-tac-toe. We're trying to get the most squares. Where would you like to go?
I'm gonna go with Christopher.
Christopher Carlo, the guy. Wait, which one? Christopher McPhail or the guy that's been babbling with his audio for the whole game?
I'm gonna go with McPhail.
All right, Christopher McPhail. Was Captain America an original Avenger?
Oh, an original.
OG.
I mean, there's been so many, but the original, yeah, I think so. I mean,
he's Captain America.
I think he had his own movie, called The First Avenger. Yeah, he was the first Avenger.
Speak it.
Yeah.
Brianna, you agree or disagree?
I know nothing about Marvel, but I'm gonna be confident with Chris and say yeah.
Yeah, well, he's confidently wrong. Captain America was not an original Avenger. As a matter of fact, Captain America, when the Avengers were formed, he was frozen in ice, so he could have not been an original Avenger.
He did have that movie, The First Avenger. He was not lying about that.
That's a movie. All right, Lo.
Wait.
Let's not get into movies that we've made. All right, let's continue. Lo. Where would you like to go?
Henry. Please steer me
God.
right here, please, Henry.
Come on.
I'm begging you.
Asian, bro.
Wake up, Henry.
I'm not the small one. If anything, I'm the.
Henry,
What?
Yes, sir.
what country invented ice cream? What country invented ice cream?
What country? Fuck.
If you say Idaho, I'm quitting the scream.
What country?
I wonder who in the chat knows the answer without Googling.
I feel like everybody knows this answer.
I know it.
No
But me.
way.
It's okay.
I know this. I know.
Henry, we started 20 minutes late, so you can't take 20 minutes to answer the question.
America.
Huh?
America.
America's a country? Okay. All right, America's a country. Do you agree or disagree that America created ice cream? He means the United States. I got you. Did America create ice cream?
I'm gonna disagree.
You would be correct. Always, the rule of thumb is always disagree with Henry. Henry, I'm really annoyed that you didn't get this answer because the answer is China.
I'm not Chinese.
Ooh, see? You about to get locked up, Keoni.
That's so hard.
You about to lock you away, Keoni. You better not have.
His buzz is gone.
You are so confident. You got him wrong. How can you? You Chinese.
You got him
Wow.
fucked up.
You gonna need ice cream to cool him down.
Fucked up.
You're fired.
No, I know.
Cancel Keoni Squares 2024.
Jason says, I do have smarts, I swear. Henry, I know you're not Chinese. I know you're Taiwanese. I'm just saying, it's near China. I thought you would know that China created ice cream. I thought.
Asian.
Arlena says, smiley face, I'm not Chinese in the distance. All right, so X, you got a square. X, we're going to give you a chance to tie it up here. Where would you like to go?
Interesting. I'm gonna go with Mark Jones. Mark Jones.
Mark Jones. Okay, so I cannot ask Mark any question from like past 18th century and below because he's going to get it right. Okay, so Mark, what were the four main characters' names in the hit TV series The Golden Girls? What were their names? The characters' names.
Oh, geez, I know the actresses, but I can't. Rose was one of them. Dorothy. I want to say Sylvia, but I'm not sure. And then Rue McClanahan, I don't remember.
Have you watched this game show before?
I'll say Dolores. No, I just had a lightning bolt. Okay, Rose, Dorothy, Sylvia, and Mabel.
Mabel. Sorry, I love Mabel so much.
So, Lo, I'm sorry, I already know the answer. Do you agree or disagree?
I'm gonna disagree because I know he ain't say Blanche, and I know I heard Blanche. I don't watch that show, but I heard Blanche all the time, and he ain't say Blanche. So I'm gonna disagree.
Yeah, Blanche Devereaux, you're right. Yeah.
All right, you would be correct. It's Dorothy, Rose, Blanche, and Sophia. I don't know where Mabel and Dolores came from.
That was a different show.
Good name.
That's a black show, not the Golden Girls. I'll tell you that.
I was like, he went to the Designing Women or something. I don't know.
Who's watching? Probably watching 702.
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what that sound means? That sound means low. Since you got the last correct answer, you have a chance to steal one of the circles that Brianna already has on screen. Well, we can't steal it from Tony, so would you like to steal it from Jennifer?
I have no choice. My fellow Californian, come help me out.
Put in front of her screen. Uh-oh.
We're,
Okay.
Oh, she drank and she ain't working no more. She's ready to play. She's ready to play. Let's go. Okay.
I'm ready.
All right.
all right, Jennifer.
Mm-hmm.
In some cities in the state of Georgia, is it illegal to eat fried chicken with a fork?
What?
No.
Sounds
Oh,
just backwards enough
no.
to be perfect for South.
Low?
I'm going to disagree. It is illegal.
That is correct. It is illegal. In Gainesville, Georgia, it is actually illegal to eat fried chicken with a fork. Even though no one gets arrested, it is still on the law books, and it is
It's in the law
actually
book. I'm from there. I
illegal.
know.
All right. So you have successfully, let's get that circle out of there. You have successfully bumped Brianna on out of the way. All right.
I wasn't trying to do that to you, Brianna. He gave me the option. I just couldn't let it slide.
Yeah.
I was going to let you have your square.
Hey, Lo said Black History Month's over, all bets are off. But Lo, it's Women's History Month. Be nice.
I am gay.
I can't see.
So how are you answering the question about women's orgasms?
Listen,
That's what I said. He asked me that.
Brianna, where would you like to go, Brianna?
I'm gonna go with Lessette.
You're going to go with Lessette. All right. Don't worry, Lessette. I'm not going to ask you any orgasm questions. Okay. All right. Here we go. Lessette, what is the most consumed manufactured drink in the entire world? What'd you say?
Ketamine.
She said Pepsi. It's a trick. Yay. She might be right. She might be wrong, but she might be right.
I am going to disagree.
That is correct. She could have at least said Coke, but the most manufactured drink in the world is tea, actually. It is tea. In America, in England, and in China.
You should have
Right?
said Coke. I would have got her.
China is like half the population in the world. I mean, don't fucking drink a shit ton of tea. I mean, shit.
I would have never guessed it was tea, though.
I was gonna say coffee.
I was gonna say Mountain Dew.
Oh my gosh.
Don't Mountain Dew make something stink?
All right, Brianna, you have the choice to steal an X from Low. Would you like to steal an X or would you like to go to another square?
Don't stoop down to my level.
You know what? I'm not Michelle Obama, so I'm gonna go with Mark.
I thought you were
the
gonna.
bottom of the screen, Mark Jones.
I thought you were gonna steal your square back from Jennifer.
You know, I was, but.
All right, Mark. I'm gonna ask Mark another question. He's not gonna get right. What awards has an EGOT winner had? What award does an EGOT winner have? That's EGOT. What awards does an EGOT winner have?
I believe that's award for. It's not like an Emmy or a Golden Globe, but it's an award for some sort of TV acting performance.
That sounds so smart. It might be right.
Thank you, Henry.
Is that your final answer?
What you talking about, Willy?
I know this one, so I know that's false.
I literally gave it to.
I have no idea.
She was confident. But Mark, you played the game right. When you don't have any idea, you don't let them know you don't have any idea.
Yeah.
An EGOT winner has won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. All right. I said Tony, and he pops up. An EGOT winner has won an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. All right. Lo, where would you like to go?
I'm going with Christopher. Christopher McPhail.
Should
Christopher
have gave me that question.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Christopher,
Yes, sir.
what was the first webcam used for? What was the first webcam used for?
Sorry, I'm delayed, guys. I said that like 10 minutes ago.
He did not.
Ford?
Cybersex. Oh, yeah, of course.
What?
Okay, Lo. I mean, it's your department.
That's the first thing you used it for.
Ooh, my department or his?
Well, I don't know. I'm speaking out of turn. What was
That's
the
crazy.
first webcam used for?
And what did he say?
porn.
Cybersex? Porno? I feel like that'd be so easy for it to have been porno, but I'm going to disagree.
Right, because no one was capitalizing it on that part. You are correct. To disagree. The first web camera was actually used by Cambridge University. It was used to monitor a pot of coffee so that they could see if there was coffee before they got up and went and got some. That's what they actually used the first webcam to do.
Called laziness.
I hate humans. I hate it on Earth. I'm over Earth.
Ghetto. All right, so we are on Brianna. Where would you like to go, Brianna?
Chris Carlo.
Chris Carlo. Oh, this is a perfect question. Chris Carlo. What is a group of flamingos called? Is it A?
You didn't even punchline that.
So bear with me.
What is a group of flamingos
I know
called?
this one.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's a bunch of pink bitches.
You about to go A, B, and C.
Pink bitch.
What happens next?
Henry, stay in your square, okay?
Okay.
What's he doing?
No, go on with the multiple choice though.
Oh, okay. Darn it. Shut up, Jennifer. All right. A group of flamingos is called A pitch, B, flamboyance, or C, an array of fluffers.
An array of fluffers?
Yes.
I think you making up
Stop
stuff.
Googling, Chris.
Yeah, you making up stuff.
Fluffers. I've heard fluffers, but never associated with
None of that sounds correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna say B.
He says B, flamboyance.
I'm gonna agree.
You would be correct. A group of flamingos is called flamboyance. Isn't that amazing?
You learn something new every day.
Yeah, bunch of pink bitches.
Can't wait to see some
flamboyant,
flamingos
right?
so I can put that thought to action. You know.
Her circle ain't showing. Her circle ain't showing up.
All right. Circle has 4 squares and Low has 3. So Low, you need to catch up. Where are we going?
I'm trying, and I'm dying. But
John Levitt 1 says a group of flamingos is called flamingos.
flamingos. Let's go.
Flamingos. I love that.
Oh, flamingos. He said flamingos.
Oh, flamingos. Oh, okay, I see what you did there.
I love
Flamingos. All right. Where are we
Johnny
going?
David. We're going back to Tila Tequila.
All right.
Let's
We're
go.
going back to Tequila. Okay. Tequila. How many teeth does the adult human have? And no, we're not talking about adults in Kentucky.
West Virginia?
3.
No, West Virginia neither. He said 3.
Does this include the wisdom teeth or not? Or does
Hey,
it matter?
listen, this isn't 20 questions.
Okay, let's do 32. Let's do 32.
32.
Lo, what do you say?
That's a lot of teeth.
And I hate going to the dentist.
All of the teeth.
But-
They have to have them all.
Every single person that
I'm a
the dentist.
I'm a agree.
You're going to agree. Are you sure? Because you don't sound comfortable.
No, definitely not.
Look, I usually am not comfortable in life, but somehow I seem to make it through. And so
I like that.
I'm a agree.
You're going to agree? All right. Well, you'll be correct with agreeing with the 32. Okay.
Let's go.
All right. So, Brianna, this is your chance to go ahead and
Win.
take the win and go into the final round, or you'll give Low chance to win this round.
Give him a chance.
So you've got
he
one
said he didn't
place.
care about women.
She said she's gonna bring up. I didn't care about women. She gonna take that. She gonna take
Exactly.
that, and
So
she'd be
you've got
right. She'd be
one-
well within her rights to do so. You know.
You've got one place to go,
Thank you.
and that place happens to be with Willy.
Chili Willy, since he doesn't have anything up there.
All right,
No pressure.
Chili Willy.
Pressure.
Let's go.
Since it's Women's History Month, who was the first woman pilot to fly solo across the Atlantic?
Oh God.
Amelia Earhart.
I agree.
You said that way too confidently. Are you sure you agree?
I am sure. And she probably had an orgasm in less than 30 minutes.
Are we not going to live that question down? We're just not going to live that question down. You are correct. Brianna gets a square. Brianna, that's 5 for you.
Anything can
All
happen
right,
when you fly
Amelia
high.
Earhart. So, this is how we're going to play this this final round for you, Brianna. Okay, this is your bonus round. You get to pick. Okay. I'm going to ask this question to every guest on the panel. They're going to write down their answer. All right.
Y'all ain't tell me that, and I got to get a piece
This
of paper.
become a part of the rules.
It's not
Ain't
you.
about writing nothing
It's
down.
not
Now
you,
I gotta
Lo.
find something.
Lo,
Okay,
you
cool.
lost. You lost, so you just
Dang.
lost, Lo.
I can't even participate in a paper.
So, those of you who have
I know.
watched
Now I got to get up and get a pen.
those of you who have watched any of the KeoniWood games, whether it's KeoniWood Squares or Battle of the Sexes, the men have never won. We've only had female winners on this show, and I don't know if it's ever going to change.
That's because you pick questions and we're going to lose. That's what it
Look. I think I like to think I held my own a little bit. Okay, look at that.
You
It's just by
haven't
one.
picked
You
the
know.
right men. That's why.
So Willy's not the right man?
Every time he's called on me, he says, I'm going to give you a question you don't know.
I said it. I call it like I see him. What's the question?
Tony, you're a band and concert instrumentalist, and I asked you the concert band question.
Excuse me. I mean, when I don't play string instruments. Okay, that's not my shit.
And then I asked Chris a question where flamboyance was the answer. What else did you want me to do?
I'm just saying.
It's looking pretty bad on you, Keoni.
Chris looking at me through my soul. I'm sorry.
Answer.
Listen, I will not. Thank you, Jennifer, for being the only Taurus not to fuss at me today. Okay, thank
What
you.
you trying to say?
You still have to call me about the tobacco enema.
I want to know that myself. How do you know they were sticking tobacco in their asshole?
Yes, Jennifer.
It's better from behind than through the throat.
Is
How
that
about
where
that?
blowing smoke up someone's ass came from?
You literally blowing smoke up somebody's ass. For real. That's where the term came from, I think.
Tobacco
Makes
was
sense.
it
Oh my
menthol
God,
tobacco
maybe.
that they were sticking up their ass? Like, I want to know.
Yes, Girthquake said, I don't know who Girthquake is, but that was appropriate timing. Says, let him cook. So listen, they not only used it to treat colds, but they actually used to use smoke tobacco enemas to resuscitate people.
Did it work?
Okay.
But was it menthol though? Wouldn't that burn?
Because I'm thinking since none of that worked, you're literally blowing smoke up their ass. That means you literally lied to them.
Wait a minute,
That'll
Mark, since you're the oldest on the panel here,
Wow.
is that where the term blowing smoke up your ass comes from?
You would know more about that anatomy than I would, by the way.
Whoa! Okay.
Oh, pal.
Okay,
Oh my
so for those of you who think Mark is offended by me calling him the oldest person, he knows why, because he loves to give Abe Pagoda references. And every time we do a show, he references something from the 1920s and 1700s that no one knows what he's talking about.
I'm a history buff. That's why.
Yeah, and he's a college professor, so he spends his time reminding me of how smart he is. All right. Girthquake says Mark is the oldest. The oldest is crazy. Oh, no, she said the oldest is crazy. Okay, I'm sorry. So the flock is out here defending you, Mark, so that's good. By the way, watch Crime Chronicles. Crime Chronicles the last Wednesday of the month since Easter is coming up. Mark is doing an episode on the go ahead, you tell him, Mark. What's the episode?
The attempted assassination of Pope John Paul II, and I did the filming at the Vatican last summer.
Yes, he did the filming at the Vatican. All of Mark's Crime Chronicles we film on location, like the Amber Hagerman one, wink, wink. So we film them all on. We try to film them on location.
But the last one really was the Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr was filmed in Weehawken, New Jersey, right across the river from Manhattan.
Okay, Mark, I didn't say plug every episode you did.
That's where I grew up.
That's where you grew up?
I went to school in Weehawken.
Well, that explains it.
It's a beautiful area.
That explains what exactly. Get to the question. I know you gotta go write something down. Get to the damn question.
Lord.
All right, so here's the question for everybody. What's the smallest country in the world?
Please.
What's the smallest country in the world?
You didn't give us instruction.
You gotta write down your answer.
What do you mean the smallest country in the world? What? What?
What is the smallest country in the world?
Right.
Would you guys like multiple choice?
10 seconds.
No multiple choice.
Well.
Jennifer has written down her answer and dotted it.
Right.
Lo was in Snowfall since we're plugging episodes. Lo, you were in the episode of Snowfall?
I was. I wish they wouldn't put my business out on blast like that.
I just had to ask because I didn't know if they were talking about the movie Snowfall or cocaine. Okay, so
that's what it's about, isn't it? Yeah, it was in one episode. I'm a little bit of an actor.
All right, Jennifer is done. Lessette is writing. Mark is done. Henry, are you done?
I mean, do I have to write it or am I?
I got it.
No, you have to write it down.
You have to write it so I can make sure you didn't lie.
Follow instructions.
Yeah, use marker so we can see it.
Well, I got a pen, so y'all got.
No, you can use a pen. Why are you listening to the contestant telling you what to do, Tony?
Oh,
I lost. I'm no longer a contestant.
I got
Exactly. You should be quiet.
Why am I talking to him?
Because I'm good to talk with. I'm good company.
You are good company.
You need to be quiet. Now let's.
I'm shutting up.
All right. Is everybody done writing? So, Brianna, can you guess the appropriate number of people that are going to get this correct?
Oh, Jesus.
So, in case you're from Florida, because, math isn't always a Floridian strong suit.
Along with other things.
There are 9. Whoa, settle down. It was just a joke. There are 9 contestants on the screen. How many do you think are going to get this answer correct?
Well, technically it's 8 because I don't know where Tony's face went to.
I'm right here.
Where?
Nobody can see you with all that talking.
You got to unplug. You got to unplug and plug in that camera again.
Did someone just say smile? Wow.
If you can't see me, you ain't gonna see me smile. Y'all try that for real.
I'm gonna go with. I saw a couple people write their answers down really fast. I'm gonna say 4.
Jennifer put Spearfish, North Dakota, so I know she's wrong. So, how many did you say, Brianna?
I hope it's 4.
All right. I'm not going to tell you who's right and wrong before we're done. I'll get everybody. Let's start with Tila. What do we got, Tila?
I don't It's too many countries.
I want to
don't know.
go.
I wrote down like Rome or something. I don't know.
She wrote down the city of Rome. All
Yeah, I
right.
don't know.
Christopher, what did you write down?
Well, I'd like to change it before I show you. So,
Long as you change it right.
the Vatican.
The Vatican. What do you say, Henry?
Taiwan.
Taiwan. Jennifer. She says the Vatican. Chris Carlo.
City.
That has to be it then. Shit.
We
No,
gotta
this
wait
is
20 minutes for Chris to hear me say Chris Carlo. Hold on, guys.
Well, I watch a lot of Discovery Channel, so I know that it's in Africa,
Oh.
but I can't pronounce the name.
Okay, a city in Africa. Any random city in Africa. Gotcha. Tony.
Can y'all see me?
No.
No.
You gotta open your eyes and smile.
Damn, what the hell? Why can't y'all see me?
You
Well,
might be
I got
black, but
Vatican
that's too
City.
black.
I don't know if I spelled it right.
Okay,
Vatican City.
Tony.
What did you put, Tony?
Vatican City spelling.
Okay, Chili.
Spell it.
Oh, city or country.
I don't know if I
Vatican City.
spelled it
What did
right.
you
The
put?
same reason they can't
What did
hear.
you?
Well, I can't hear.
What did you put, Chili? Because your blur is on.
Vatican City.
Okay, and what did you say, Lessette?
I said Rome, Italy. Italy is what I said.
You said the country of Italy. Got it. Mark loves that answer. And what do you say, Mark?
I just mentioned it a while ago, and I was there last summer. I'm going to go with Vatican City, the Vatican.
Dang, I was one off.
Vatican City. Vatican City is the answer. Vatican City is less than 2/10 of a square mile.
You spelled it right, Tony.
You know what? I'm going to say this. Jennifer,
Oh, there
of
you
course,
are.
of course, I know Jennifer's smart,
Okay.
but there's
Yeah,
no way I would have
okay,
thought
spelled it right.
that you were going to get Vatican City and tobacco smoked enemas. There's no way when I started my day that I think you were going to get those two.
Very versatile.
Yeah. We love a good verse.
I don't know how a city is a country. That's sad.
Oh my God. So, Brianna, guess what?
What's that?
You win today.
Another female winner.
Wait,
Brianna, while I may not appreciate women, I do appreciate you.
Hold on one second. Christopher Carlo has, we got to give Chris Carlo some chance. He missed 45 minutes of the show. So, what were you saying, Chris? You're just clapping like a seal. I thought you had something to say. So before, since Chris missed, Chris has Zeek. If you go to Keoni Productions, watch his animated. Well, it's not
I'm sorry,
animated,
guys.
but
I have a 15-second delay.
you can watch Zeek, where he plays every single character on the show. It's about a family of royal aliens and their hijinks. It's really, really, really cool. Tila's coming out with a judge show. That's going to be awesome. Christopher McPhail on Half Brother Full Family. You can catch Henry on Asiatic Genix. You can catch Tony. If you look at the logos, Tony does all of our logos. They are amazing. I love it so much. Again, Chris Carlo is on Zeek. The wonderful Jennifer Ames. Oh, she's got her hand up. Oh, we're on Zoom.
I think that Chris and Mark and you need to come to South Dakota and do a Bigfoot exploration show. Right?
What are you thinking, Mark?
Is it South Dakota or
Yeah, in South Dakota. Chris will come. We should do the Bigfoot excursion.
I always thought Bigfoot was in Montana or something.
No,
Is
South
Bigfoot
Dakota.
here?
Let's do it.
Right?
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Let's
Wait.
do it,
Hold on a second.
You with
Tell-
the backpack
Absolutely.
going down in the canyon.
He's everywhere.
Tony, what was that remark?
I said it's Bigfoot's here.
And who are you talking about?
I'm just saying, if you feel hit, I don't know what to tell you. I'm just saying, it's Bigfoot everywhere.
He said if the shoe fits, lace that hoe up and walk. He took a walk with it. He done traveled to the square.
Okay, guys, I had to step out for a second and handle something. Okay.
No, I feel that.
Let's go ahead.
Handle your
And Jennifer,
business.
whatever you do, Just did you delete that picture of me where I was standing next to Bigfoot when I was a little overweight and I looked like Bigfoot?
That needs to be the cover photo for the show, and then you guys going down in the canyon doing the Bigfoot.
Please, Chris Carlo and Jennifer has this picture of me when I was going through a little depressive state. I was eating a little too much. Ooh, wow. I was eating a lot of food. And they took a picture of me next to a Bigfoot statue, and honestly, you could not tell which one was the Bigfoot statue.
That is not true.
All right. So anyway, as I continue.
That's in the Black Hills. I'm down. It's a beautiful area. Yeah.
What's a beautiful area?
The Black Hills of South Dakota.
It's
beautiful.
absolutely stunning.
Yes, a lot of people go missing there.
A lot of history here, Mark. You would love the history.
Isn't there wildlife that would eat you out there?
Yeah, Bigfoot.
What?
Yeah, of course.
I mean,
She said, yeah, Bigfoot. Chili Willy, his show comes out every other Saturday. Right now, he's doing a crawler series where he talks a lot about motivation. It's very, very motivating. He just completed the horror series where you can see the crawler videos that he's done on Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy Krueger. So those are really, really good. Rise with Lessette every other Monday, 10 a.m. on Keoni Productions. She does a very good morning show. We just had, what was the last guest we had, Lessette?
Bill Myers.
Bill Myers. And what's so important about Bill Myers?
He is the father of the African American Music Trail of Eastern North Carolina.
That's right. The father of the African American Music Trail in Eastern Carolina. He's worked with every major artist you've ever heard of: Sam Cooke, Otis Redding, not Shaka Khan, Roberta Flack. He's worked with so many of them, and he shared a lot of great stories. How old is he?
91.
91. We did that episode 2 weeks ago. 91 years old.
Up there because you named all dead folks.
Yeah.
Also, I love the headbang Lessette. He was killing it. Yes.
He's 91 years old, and we got a lot of knowledge from him. Also, when we ended the interview, he didn't know he was still on camera, and he started playing the piano, and we recorded an entire jam session with him.
Tony.
So
that's sweet.
So that was great. And then Mark Jones, as well, that we mentioned on Crime Chronicles of Mark Jones. Even though Brianna was a contestant today, she's been a long-term friend of mine, and you can catch her on Pretty Smart. You can also catch a lot of people that we work with out here in the world that do great things, like the wonderful Jennifer Ames, owner of Avanti Model and Talent Management, helping people change lives and have big dreams. Honestly, actually, this is the awesome thing. Tila, Christopher, Henry, Mark, Lessette, Willy, Brianna, and myself all met her going through Avanti Model and Talent Management. I just thought about that. That is insane. So great people doing great things. It was a wonderful show for you guys. Sorry about the mishaps in the beginning, but what would be a Keoni Productions be without hijinks and things going awry, right?
Keeping it real.
Lolo.
Keeping it
Look, I had a good time.
we always do.
We always
It
do.
was fun beating you, Lo. Thank you.
All right, so next Keoni game will not be KeoniWood Squares. We will be back to having Battle of the Sexes. So anybody on the screen that wants to get into that competition, you can go ahead and let me know. Battle of the
Put me on
Sexes.
the woman's side. I ain't trying to lose.
Come on.
Are you gonna
We'll
dress
just be
up?
better,
Or?
Tony, I promise. We'll be better. We'll be better. I promise.
I got a wig under my sink now. I can go make it happen now.
Okay, so let's fine. We'll do Battle of the Orientations. How about that?
That doesn't work.
Identify as.
All right,
Before
everybody,
we
check all
split.
these guys out on social media. If you want to see Mark in tights, go ahead and make sure you go to his Instagram. You guys all have a great night.
Confidence.
We'll see you.
See y'all later, guys.
See you.